Greetings. I'm Chris Lash, the Dean of University Ministries, and in this video, we're going to give you some rundown on chapel credits, the chapel grading system, and everything you need to know in order to successfully navigate this program. So chapel exists to make plain the whole gospel to the whole person for the good of the whole world. We've always been committed to giving you the good news of Jesus and inviting you in to his renewal and world-shaping work that invites you to experience personally the peace, love, and joy of Jesus while participating in our community. And so for our chapel program, you can expect to gather in the Herrick Chapel in person on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 10 to 10:45 a.m. We will preach the scriptures, we'll have musical worship, we will bring in a ton of guest speakers and artists as well. If you're a traditional undergraduate student or somebody taking 12 or more credit hours, you will be automatically enrolled in chapel. On your transcript, you'll see CRP 098. Our program runs on a graded system, which is pretty unique in Christian schools. And here's how it works. If you accrue 28 or more credits, you earn an A. 25, you earn a B. 22 is a C. 19 is a D. And if you accrue 18 or less, that is a failing grade for the program. So, in order to get an A in chapel, you need to attend 28 chapels per semester. The grade you receive affects your GPA with the weight of a 1-credit class. So that means if you attend 28 chapels and you get your 28 points, you can earn an A in this 1-credit course each semester. We publish the full chapel calendar at the beginning of each semester, so you can plan ahead for the chapels that you would like to attend. Each semester, we have roughly 40 services that's hosted in the Herrick Chapel, and then some additional opportunities outside of the Monday, Wednesday, Friday routine. You can expect at least 50 credit earning opportunities per semester. If you're a go-getter and you attend every chapel from the start of the semester, you can actually get all of your chapels in by midterms. Or maybe you want to pace yourself, and so a good goal that you can have is that you attend at least 9 chapels each month, and that will keep you on a consistent pace for you to get all 28 in. Here's how you earn credits. To earn credits, you need to bring your ID. Again, you need to bring your ID to scan in and out of the chapel service. When you bring your ID, you will scan on a Prox sensor that the chapel hospitality team has with their iPads. And then when you leave chapel at the end of the service, you will scan out on that same Prox sensor. And the program will automatically register you as having attended and been present. Chapel starts at 10 a.m. That's 10 a.m. In the event that you're running a little bit late, we have a grace period where you can still scan in and earn credit. The latest you can scan into chapel is 10:06. 10:06 is the latest you can scan into chapel. If you arrive later, you are welcome to attend, but you will not receive credit. If there's an issue with your ID card, you can always speak with a chapel hospitality team member and they will help you out. Now, since we are treating chapel like a class with the ability to earn a grade, if you are disruptive, if you're listening to music, if you're watching videos during the service, you will not receive credit for that day. As a community, we want to respect the speakers and artists that we bring in, so when they share their talents and gifts with us and want to encourage our community, we are respectful and honoring of their time. And so we will have a staff or faculty member enforcing this rule. And now, as a side note, if you scan in or out of chapel without having attended, so let's say you scan and then you leave for the rest of the service, you try to come back later, that is considered cheating. And you will fail the semester and you will fail the 1-credit course. Further, each student needs to be physically present when their ID is scanned. So we do not allow students to try to help their friends out by scanning in for them, saying they're parking or something like that. Each student has to be present when they scan their own ID. You can see an updated timeline and totals showing how many credits you've earned on our platform called Presence. For all returning students, you can log into Presence by punching in judsonu.presence.io and logging in there as you did last year. For all new students, you need to claim your account. Once you do that, you'll be able to see all the credits and timeline for all the services that you have attended. I will be sending you an email with the appropriate link, but if you're a go-getter and you want to check it out now, you can just go to the URL judsonu.presence.io/account/create. Add your student email and voila, you're in. So here's what the profile page looks like. You'll notice that on the left, you have your current chapel credit count under the balance portion. And on the right, there is a timeline of everything you've attended, both checking in and checking out. When you're checking out how many credits you've earned, we're looking at the balance portion at the bottom left. Each new semester will reset that count. So we do not use the total earned section for grades, we only use the balance portion. Presence will be your one-stop shop for all things chapel. On this site, you can see all of your credits, a timeline of the chapels you've attended, the chapel calendar, organizations like JSO and Upper Room will post updates here, and a chapel exemption submission form. Which brings me to chapel exemptions. Chapel is an important part of our Judson community. That's why we offer grades for attending for all traditional undergraduate students. But there are some instances where students need an exemption. And we offer exemptions for the following reasons. For student teaching, study abroad, parental responsibilities, working 40 or more hours, ADA accommodations. If you are a student teaching or you're studying abroad, your faculty advisor will reach out to us and the exemption will automatically be applied to your account. If you have parental responsibilities or you work 40 or more hours, you will need to log in and then navigate to the bottom of the page and apply for an exemption. That's where the form is on Presence. The application is located at the bottom of the page, and once you submit it, we will process it and get back to you. The due dates are located on the form. If you have any ADA accommodations that you've worked out with the Student Success Office, they will take care of submitting partial or full exemptions on your behalf to my office. We've got some great things planned for chapel this semester. My hope and prayer is that chapel can be a place of helpful connection in your semester and in your day. And that it could be a space for you to rest, for you to take a breather in the midst of a very busy schedule and explore the depth of God's love and joy for you and the world. And so as we say at Judson, it's a great day to be a Judson Eagle, and we'll see you in chapel.